Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. How are you all doing? Today's video I wanted to talk about the keto diet, which you've probably guessed from the title of the video. So before I get into like what I did on the diet, what I ate, and the before and after and all that, for those of you who don't know like what the keto diet is, I'll just explain it like very briefly. I know it's quite popular, so a lot of people have probably heard about it, know generally what it is. But essentially it is a high fat, moderate to low protein and low carb diet. Just avoid carbs as much as possible basically. So the idea behind the diet, your body generally burns carbohydrates quicker and faster. It just goes to carbohydrates as the first kind of source for energy. But if you deprive your body of carbs and consume more fats, your body will then use fats, which when your body converts to energy, it's called ketones. So essentially you use up your own body fat stores and the fat you're intaking as well. So the idea is that you burn more fat, basically, like in a nutshell. So why did I do this diet? To be fair, I've done this diet twice. The first time I did it, I was going on holiday to the Maldives and I knew I was going to be in bikinis all the time. So I literally just wanted to lose a bit of extra kind of weight, particularly my belly area. I think it was about 6 weeks I did it for. I did kind of do exercise with it and I was so pleasantly surprised how much weight I lost. It's definitely the most effective diet I've done to date, I have to say. I also did the diet as well 2 months ago. To kickstart my health and fitness, I thought let me do the ketogenic diet for 30 days and see how I go. I did kind of do the intermittent fasting. A lot of people who do keto do it with intermittent fasting. I gave it a go this time around because I didn't do strenuous exercise or go to the gym. I included intermittent fasting in it as well, and there's several ways you can do it, but the way I did it was the 16-8 kind of intervals. So for 16 hours you don't eat anything, and then for 8 hours you can basically eat. But for the 8 hours, I stuck specifically to the keto diet. So I still did not deviate off the diet, even though I was intermittent fasting. For the first 2 weeks of the diet, I just kept it very simple and basically ate the same thing every day for 2 weeks with like slight variations. So it's not very exciting, but I found it was the best way to make sure I was staying consistent and making sure my body was always in ketosis. So for breakfast, I would generally just have coffee with just a dash of cream, and I bought stevia sweeteners, which I found really good. It's got an unusual taste, but it's actually quite pleasant compared to some other sweeteners I've tried. So I quite like stevia, and I think stevia is like one of your better sweeteners. There's a divided opinion about sweeteners and how healthy they are for you. So I think stevia seemed to be a safe one because that just comes from a plant. So I thought it was a safe bet to go for, and I actually really liked it. So I put some of that in my coffee with a dash of cream, and that's literally what I would have for my breakfast. Because I was intermittent fasting, I was actually skipping breakfast most days. When you're intermittently fasting, you can still consume certain liquids, coffee being one of them. So I still had like my regular coffee in the morning, and I seemed to just be fine with that. Surprisingly, I just wasn't hungry. But definitely by the time I got to 12 o'clock, which was like noon, I felt like I definitely was ready to maybe eat something. So generally for lunch, I would have some sort of salad. So it was either a Caesar salad. Again, I just felt like a safe choice because you're allowed Caesar dressing, chicken, cheese, all that. So I just put all that into my Caesar salad, minus obviously the croutons because, well, you can't have them. So yeah, I would have some sort of salad for my lunch, and I actually felt quite full for the whole of the day, and I actually felt fine right up until dinner, which then I generally just had protein and veg. And just to increase my fat intake, I would either add cheese, mayo, or add in basically a heap of butter and stir that into my veg, and I actually really enjoyed that, surprisingly. I would sometimes add an avocado and just things like that. So the main thing I focused on was trying to consume as much fat as possible. So after kind of the first 2 weeks of kind of keeping everything the same, the last kind of 2 weeks, what I tried to do was maybe experiment a bit more with keto recipes. A really good website that helped me throughout my entire keto journey is dietdoctor.com, and it's got just a bunch of information on there, like what foods you can eat, like down to like specifics. It even tells you how much net carbs is in everything, and they give you great recipes, they give you a lot of tips. It is such a good website. Before you start keto, just head over there and just have a quick read. They even have a beginner's guide. They've got different meal plans. It's really, really good. So Diet Doctor is a brilliant website, and honestly it got me through keto. And I also went on that website to get some recipes. I found some really, really good recipes, and what I'll do is I'll link the really good recipes down below in the description box for you guys. Some recipes were definitely a hit, but some were definitely a miss. So what I found with keto is the simpler the better. So when I tried making like complicated or more elaborate recipes, I did not really enjoy it. I'm just gonna be honest, I just did not enjoy it. So I just found simple food, and food in its like most basic natural form, just easier and actually nicer to just eat on keto. Definitely I would say experiment though, because after 2 weeks I did get kind of bored of eating the same thing, and it does make you lose the will a little bit. So I did find actually trying recipes was good in the fact that it just gave me a bit of variety. One thing I will also mention that I did on this diet this time and I didn't do the first time, which I found really beneficial and really helped me along. I basically started adding some supplements in just to kind of give me a wee boost, and I found them really, really beneficial in that they actually gave me a boost in terms of energy. The first one I tried, and it's one I actually take all the time anyway, is the Protein World Multivitamin capsules. Love these. These are absolutely great. They are basically like a full multivitamin. They've got like every vitamin, mineral, etc. It's all in here. It's a really, really good one. I took 2 a day, so 1 in the morning and then 1 at lunchtime. The next one I took as well was Catwalk Queen, and Catwalk Queen is really good for your hair, skin and nails. So that's kind of more a hair, skin and nails than a multivitamin. So I just wanted to add a bit extra. And this one I took 2 a day, so 1 with my coffee and then 1 at lunch as well. The next 2 I added in, I only added in when I started keto, and it was just to increase my fat intake basically, and that's coconut oil capsules. You only take 1 a day, and I took it in the morning with my coffee. I'm not gonna lie and say I felt a huge difference, but I felt the need to just take it. I just was wanting to increase my good fat intake, so I just thought taking coconut oil capsules was easier. The second one is one I just started recently, and that's more just for my skin, and it's collagen. Again, I don't, no particular reason, I just picked up the collagen to just take as well, just to see if I would like it. It's not that necessary, but it's just to let you know that I did take this one as well. The one that I would say was super vital, apart from the multivitamin from Protein World, which I feel you should definitely take, Electrolytes. With keto, you tend to feel and get very dehydrated. I found Electrolytes, which you generally get a lot of in fluid. So that's your potassium, magnesium, chloride, calcium, and sodium. And this one from My Vitamins is amazing. It's basically got all of that inside here. You take 2 of these a day. I do not feel dehydrated while taking these at all, and I'm pleasantly surprised how much of an impact the electrolytes had. So in terms of exercise, I didn't actually do any strenuous exercise. I did not go to the gym once while being on the keto diet, and I don't feel like it affected me in terms of getting results that much. I maybe would have lost more weight, but I still definitely lost weight. And that tells me that the keto diet is effective without exercise. So if you're someone who can't exercise for any sort of health reasons, or don't like exercise, don't like the gym, don't like strenuous exercise, keto is a good diet for you, because you are actually still guaranteed to lose weight whether you exercise or not. I'll insert my befores and afters on the screen, probably right here. And I mean, it's scary to always put up my befores and afters, so please, people, be nice. If you've not got anything nice to say, just be quiet. That will do me fine. But yeah, I am actually happy with the weight loss, in that I've lost weight and I've just lost that excess weight that I was wanting to get rid of. It did definitely help kickstart my health and fitness. It's definitely changed my relationship with food, in that I am a lot more conscious now what I eat, and it's been 2 months since I've done keto and I'm still that way today, so I definitely have to attribute it to that. There's plenty of health benefits with this diet as well. I'm really happy I did this diet. I would definitely do it again. For me personally, I don't think it's a diet I can do consistently. There weren't any real pitfalls with keto. The only thing I will say with keto is, and it's not a pitfall, it's maybe just a tip. You do have to be really organized and prepared. Prepare your meals and know exactly what you're putting in your body. That's why on keto it is recommended that you make your own food. And I definitely stand by that. If you want to do keto successfully, I think you do have to make your own food just so you know what you're putting inside your body. If you prep all your meals, it makes the diet so much easier as well. That will keep you consistent, keep you organized, and keep you on track and keep you in ketosis, which is ideally what you want. So yeah, in general, in sort of like a nutshell, because I know I've been speaking a lot, I would definitely recommend this diet to everybody. The keto diet for me, I've had good experiences both times around, lost plenty of weight with and without exercise. But yeah, guys, I really hope you found this video helpful, and if keto is something you've been thinking about doing, I hope the information I've given you in this video will help you towards your keto journey. If you've got any questions for me about keto, leave it down in the comments section and I will definitely reply to you. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching today's video and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.